What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my beginner series where I try to help the introductory players learn the ropes and hit the ground running. So, in this video, I want to talk about the research prioritization in these early stages of the game. But before I get into that, I want to just recap on all the things that I've talked about so far in my previous videos. Feel free to go check those out to get more information, but just to quickly list the different things that you should be doing up to this point, I want to start by saying that you should always be on enriched areas whenever the server resets, whatever time that may be for you, or whenever you log on for the first time on a new day, make sure you head to the nearest enriched area, okay? I'm heading to one right now. Being on enriched is it's crucial, okay? Next thing you want to do is do not break your beginner shield, okay? Don't break your beginner shield. Do not use your free jump, okay? I'm going to show you what the free jump is real quick. So if I click this, you see the free jump right here on the top icon right there. Do not click on that. Don't use that yet. Okay. The next thing is also you want to quick train a small army of tier 1 units. Okay. Training all of these is fine. Train a little bit of everything. And then you also want to be farming magazines, guys. This is probably one of the most important things to do in the early stages of the game. Farm those magazines. You need those to increase your commander's leadership, preferably Flare, because he's one of the best commanders that you can use in the early game because he's B rank, okay? The reason why B ranks are so amazing is because at rank B, they unlock their second ability, okay? Like, for example, Mary. Mary is C rank, okay, just one underneath Flare, but her second ability is locked. Okay, it says need class B commander. So B commanders are great. So I highly recommend also the 99-cent pack. I mean, the only reason to buy this pack is because it gives a free B commander. Like, everything else that it gives is pretty shit. Like, the gold is whatever. 450 gold, that's really nothing. I mean, it definitely is something. It's better than nothing, but it's the B commander that you really want. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Oh, anyways, back to farming magazines. Sorry. So the way you should be farming magazines, there are two main sources of magazines that you have access to in the early stages of the game. One of them is go to quests and daily missions. You should be able to get 6 magazines per day from this. It's not much, but again, better than nothing. But the major source of your magazines will be in Explorer. Okay, all you really need to focus on is anywhere between Chapter 1, Mission 2 to Chapter 1, Mission 5. Okay, so anywhere between 1-2 and 1-5. That's really the sweet spot where you want to farm, where to have the highest success for magazine drop rates. Okay, next thing, you want to be, again, just quickly, you want to be increasing the leadership of Flare, okay? Flare is great in the early stages. Now, also, make sure that you are not only camping out on the enriched tiles, on the enriched areas, but you also want to be farming on these enriched tiles as well. These enriched tiles are crucial, okay? Farm anything, gas, whatever's available, okay? Find the highest level tile on here. So if it were me, I'd be probably just be farming the level 5, because I most likely can't be able to gather all of this unless I already have a lot of leadership on my Flare. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Also, you want to make sure you get all your buildings to level 6 before that shield breaks. It's just an advantage. It's just great to have all your buildings at level 6. And then lastly, this one is completely optional, but you can buy the 19.99 monthly pack, okay? For $20, you get 30,000 gold over 1 month, okay? If you guys want more information on this and why I think this is worth it and why I think this is a great pack, feel free to go check out my video on the 1999 pack and why you should get it. Okay. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, okay, the research. So we're going to talk about the develop research and the battle research, okay? There's really nothing much to it at this stage of the game right now, but I just want to make it clear on what you need to prioritize right now, okay? So let's start with development, okay? So with development, you want to focus on this. So there's this stuff in the back that's still locked, but assembly line capacity, effective production, and resource protection, the ones that are currently locked, these are not important right now. These are irrelevant. These do not do anything for you in the moment. So right now you guys need to focus on this first half of the research tree. Research speed, parts production, construction, food production, electricity production, cash production, gas production, okay? I'm not sure exactly up to what level it only costs resources. So like right now you can see it only costs resources, but once it gets to a high enough level, it begins to also cost shadow matter. And shadow matter is another resource in the game for advanced research. And farming shadow matter is very difficult in the early stages of the game. So whenever it asks you for shadow matter, stop. Okay, stop investing in that research for now. Okay, so I'm just gonna I'll quickly show you guys to see if I can get any of these to show the shadow matter. Okay, no, that's too expensive. All right, don't be using gold to rush, but I just want to show you guys. Actually, I'm gonna do it, but don't do this. Okay, yeah, no, research level 7. Anyways, even if you wanted to, you couldn't even you need research level 7. So you can get up to research level 3. Okay, so get everything to level 3. Okay, part production, construction, food production, get all that to level 3, okay? Next thing, battle. Now, this part is crucial, okay? So for combat, you want to rush the tier 2 units, okay? The reason why you want to rush the tier 2 units is because, for one, they are much stronger than the tier 1 unit, okay? And the tier 2 unit is pretty much a universal unit, meaning that these units, the tier 2, they are used throughout the rest of the game. Like, even in mid-late game, like, people only farm with tier 2, or you should only be farming with tier 2. So tier 2 is a very crucial stepping stone in the game, and I highly recommend you just unlock all of them. Okay, they're not that expensive. All you really need is research lab level 6 and airship train level 3. So this means that you can get tier 2 units before your beginner shield breaks. So it's very important to be rushing all these 3 units, okay? Now, in the early stages of the game, the reason why tier 2 units are very important is because you need to be able to get as far as you can in Explore Mission 1, okay? So you need to clear mission Explore Chapter 1. So there's 3 chapters. You need to clear Chapter 1 as fast as you can, okay? Because that just opens up a lot of opportunity when it comes to magazine farming and when it comes to farming for equipment, okay? And which will set you up, so it'll dramatically help set you up for the next stages of the game, okay? So in Explore, what I highly recommend is when you unlock those tier 2 units, okay, I highly recommend you do airship in the front and infantry in the back. Now, why do I say that? Because in the early stages of the game, there's no equipment, okay? You're not really using much equipment there's really no strategy. The only strategy that you can use in the early stages is frontline heavy HP unit and a backline damage unit, okay? So I recommend airship, but you can also use walker. Walkers are also a little bit tankier as well, but you just do not want infantry in the front. Okay, so this is typically the composition you'll be using to get through chapter 1. Okay, just build frontline tier 2 build frontline airship or walker for your front line, and then build that infantry for the back line. Okay, so that's how it should look like. And with that, and with high enough leadership, you should be able to get decently far in the explore missions. Okay, and also beating all those explore missions for the first time will also get you nice resources from these daily missions, or these storyline missions here, these quests. They should get you some solid resources. Okay, so yeah, guys, so that's what you should probably be prioritizing right now. Okay, research all these 3. Okay, and once you get those, build a good size army. Okay, especially of lurkers and tier 2 airship I recommend. But you can also use frontline. Walker. Like, let's just say, for example, you want to use Mary. You want to use Mary in the Explore. Just use frontline Walker so you can take advantage of her abilities. Okay, so those can trigger and maybe help you win the battle and help you lose less units. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope this helps, and I will see you all very soon for the next video. Okay, keep grinding, keep growing, and stay safe. All right, later.